And we're back. I tried to jump, but anyway, good. So we we left with you fighting in the cave with this alien-esque morphed humanoid. Jin, you dealt the finishing blow as everyone turned around him. You flanked him from all sides basically as yes Jin, as you saw Torn falling down, you mustered the strength to punch right through the creature as to prevent it from attacking your allies and specifically Kayla as well. And with as the creature went limp, you noticed his third eye scanned all of you one last time and shut close, and with that everything falls quiet. There's the smooth rush of the waves as they hit. There's a central pebble and now a central stone jutting out from this small body of water. It is high tide, so you do see in fact that the body of water seems to be uh, it doesn't sleed outwards outside. There seems to be a gap that has been blocked. You assume that with low tide it would reveal a passage. You're not sure, but that's what you can assume.
Hmm.
You look once more around you and you notice, yes, this it's more apparent now with the light illuminating the area. There are markings. There's that drawing of this whale-like creature with tentacles, three eyes stacked upon each other. There's other sort of scratches and whatnots, but to your left there is clearly two bodies.
Yeah.
One that is barely above the seawater, and one that is just stacked on the ground next to a chest. He uh, he has a small chest of his own, actually. This skeleton,
Okay.
and
Where is it?
that's
So
yeah.
how
Uh-huh.
far out into the water are things? Like the chest, I assume, is here, like the big chest.
No, it's
No.
here. It's here
Oh, okay.
to your left.
Okay.
Yes,
Where is the chained guy?
the chained guy would be here.
Okay, so that's a little bit. And where's the other guy now with the other chest?
Here.
Okay, okay, right next to it. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, the two.
Can I do two things very quickly? Not too much time.
Yes, yes.
Can I just go and try find the weapon I threw into that
Oh,
mist if I
yes.
can find it?
I will be
Yes, of
very
course, of course.
attentive
Yeah.
as he walks into the water. I'm just gonna
Good.
be
Okay, okay,
like
okay.
ready.
Uh huh.
I wouldn't be noticing because I would be moving towards the text and the glyphs
Do I have
on
to
the
roll
wall.
anything for it, or
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. A perception check. I'd say actually you know where it fell.
sure?
It is a closed space. You go into the water, splash a bit, and you retrieve the weapon. All is good.
And
All
second
seems
thing,
well.
do I just seeing the image on the wall? Can I maybe recall from my past
Oh yes.
life?
You turn and go and analyze the drawing. A flutter as you see a bat go wander in and wanders back out. And nothing happens. But but you
Great.
assume that bats roam in their cave.
Okay.
That's why it was empty because you came.
We
So
came during, so
you
we came during the day. It would have been a whole issue. It's a good thing we came during the night.
and
Good
that's
call,
that's
My
what
Jin.
plan
strikes
just
you.
is yielding fruits.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Hmm.
And yes, you take some time to analyze that. So go ahead and roll a recoil knowledge. Or actually, this would be
For
a.
the markings, I was going to do a deciphered writing with occultism.
That's what I was gonna say. Occult, actually. Exactly.
I will use it esoteric.
Okay, okay.
Nah, not good. 11.
11. Okay, I tell you. If you
Can I
do
do
this.
it?
Yeah,
Yes, of course. Yes, as well.
you might as well just do his.
Decipher
Giving me
writing.
off.
It's more about. Okay, nice. If you
22.
cannot. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, it's good. It's good enough. So, with esoteric knowledge. Okay, this creature
I mean,
before
if you're
you.
gonna give him the right answer, I might as well just kill him the
That's
answer.
fair. That's fair. That's
Because
fair. That's fair.
Let's say
That's
wasting
fair.
time for nothing. Yeah.
22. Okay. And what are you trying to gain from this? Are you trying to understand what this
Trying
is?
to decipher because it's basically decipher writing. So I attempt to decipher complicated writing or literature on an obscure topic. It takes here
Okay.
it's mentioned it takes 1 minute per page, but might take longer depending on the size.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
I need to
So
be able to actually know the language. So if it's
exactly.
not Aquan or
Mm-hmm.
Draconic, I can't understand it.
Okay. So no,
I
it actually seems like the scratches of a madman. It doesn't even look
Okay.
like a coherent language. It's very weird. So you're not sure what this is. Whatever it is, it's 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 an aberration. It's alien to you.
could I
There's no logic.
In
Yeah,
that case, I'll take my wrong and right answer then.
I'll give it to you. Yes, Kayla.
could I join them eventually and just like copy the text? Is that doable? Just
Rather than text, it's more scratches. You can
we
copy
The
the
drawing, no?
scratches.
yeah the
Mainly.
drawing.
There's the drawing exactly. Mainly, it's the drawing,
Okay.
and then there are just scratches around.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I can.
ramblings of a madman. But yes, you
I
can.
will
You can.
try if that's like possible.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. Sure.
I,
Sure. Sure.
I
Yes,
was-
not a problem.
Well, okay.
So yeah, with regards to you, Torn, you analyze this creature, and well, you it must be a creature of the sea, given its perhaps the drawing how it depicts the fins, the tentacles, the streamlined body, the streamlined shape. Uh, but it's probably a very a large beast that roams perhaps deep underwater. That's what you'd think.
Okay. But no, nothing like maybe old tales I used to hear from my past job.
No,
Anything
not
that
really,
might.
not really.
Okay.
This is the first thing you're hearing.
Okay.
You've heard of the beast with the long neck, the Loch Ness
Yeah.
kind of vibe. You've heard there's multiple as well insectoid creatures with the water spiders, the shrimps,
Yeah.
even stations that wander close, but none like this.
Okay.
None as strange.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's me.
good. Kayla, yes, you
I-
copy some of these.
If that's doable.
Yeah, that's easy enough as
okay.
long as you have some parchment. We can easily
then
draw.
I-
Even try to mimic the.
Yes, I will try. I will try.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. You gather the basic features. I'd say
once
not a difficult task.
once I'm done with that, seeing that the water didn't seem to react in any way, I will very gingerly move along the side of the cave into the water and see if I can
Okay.
maybe pull off that guy from the chains.
Okay.
I'll
As
call
you
out to everyone, be like, "Hey, I'm about to do this. I
Uh-huh.
think we should maybe pull him out. Maybe give him a proper burial.
I
at
may
least
have
in the
something
area."
for you.
Oh,
Mhm, mhm.
okay.
Could I
can
have
have-
just maybe the healing spell? Could I have also affected this creature that was chained?
You could have tried, but it wouldn't have any effect. This creature is dead. As you approach him, you see his face is blue. His body is all blue from hypothermia. Presumably,
Okay.
he's let's say, as you approach, it's difficult to discern how long
Mhm.
he's been dead. It's the cold, perhaps,
Mhm.
that may have preserved his body in some ways, but it's been a while. You do see he's wearing simple clothes, villager clothes.
Okay.
You get to next to him. If you want, the chains are quite rusted.
Then I will.
So if
yeah,
you'd
I
like,
will
yeah,
yank.
you can as you yank them easily, the rust sort of dusts, and you manage to break them loose. You can
I'll
easily carry the body,
Yeah, I'll bring it over to land.
and you bring it.
Lay it down
yes.
gently onto the rock.
How,
I put
no.
a sheet.
okay.
Okay.
That's nice. That's nice.
They don't have anything
yeah.
on their person that has survived,
Okay,
maybe.
you pet them. He does have a small journal.
Okay.
It is completely waterlogged.
Yeah.
But what I'd say, you flip through it. You manage to get one sentence.
I can try to extract the water out of it using my base kinesis.
Because I can control some amount of
You could
water.
try to help reveal some more.
I hold the book as like the journalist
Oh my
gently.
god.
Okay, do it.
Yeah. I don't know. Not here. You water
Because
band the
with
water.
base kinesis, I can like suppress, i.e., you destroy an existing piece of element.
Yeah.
And that counts like light bulk at that point, because it's like we're only
It
like
is.
level
It
3.
is. It is.
I think this
yes,
is negligible in the.
It's negligible, exactly. So, with that, does reveal a little more. It's still most of it is incoherent, but the parts that intact say day 3 of being a Ghostbuster. I'm going to
no.
and
Oh my
it
poor
fades
innocent child. Oh,
Jeez.
oh,
I wonder if
day
this is the one guy
three.
that came
It
out.
was only day 3.
It just started.
Maybe there
Yeah.
were other pages. Maybe this was
Yes,
like later.
maybe it
It's
could
like
be.
we don't
it's
know.
just-
One of one.
But yeah, you
Oh,
get the
journal.
gist.
Is this the one with the chest next to him? The small one?
No, this one was the manacled one.
Yes,
There's
Oh,
the other
one.
guy.
They manacled a child. They're
Well, I don't
animals.
think they're a child, but they were
He
new
wasn't
to
child.
adventure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Fair enough.
That's dark.
Yeah. Oh,
Day 3 of ghost busting.
day 3 of Ghostbusting. The
Who you
end.
gonna call? Not him.
Not him.
Oh.
Okay.
So
wow.
so this is like the person that that Jacken told
Yes,
us about.
yes,
Oh.
that's a good that's a good leaf. Yes. And you
Okay.
do see as even you see it seems to have been a ritual his death
Okay.
that was
Oh.
performed perhaps by this I'm gonna call him cultist
Okay. Fair enough. Sure.
or creature
That tracks.
So
That
yeah.
tracks. Okay.
I'll take a cheeky lore drop.
Um,
No
I'll,
worries.
I'll look at this smaller chest first.
Yeah.
See if
Okay,
there's
the one
anything-
the one the one that you see the person the person with the red armor. Now you see his dark red armor. It's holding onto it. It's by his chest.
Okay.
And you're gonna pry it from his hands
Yeah.
and open.
Yeah, I'll do that
Yeah.
first. Yeah, I'll just
Yeah, good.
pump.
Yeah, you easily open and it is it's unlocked.
Oh, okay, nice.
Unlocked. You open the chest, and inside you do see it's like an adventurer, like assorted
Okay.
items. So there's a number of items actually. You see some kind of powder on one side,
Hmm.
a snare,
Hmm.
a bull pendant on one side, a small vial, and I will
Yeah.
there's a feather.
Do I know what these items are by any chance?
We'll figure
You'd
it
have
out.
to spend some time
We'll
to invest.
figure it
No,
in
I'm
these
more from like my backstory and what I carry
Not
on
really.
me.
Oh,
Okay.
you know what? Go ahead and roll. Do you have recall lore about anything specific?
I can recall lore about anything with esoteric.
Okay. Go for recall lore. Something about pirates.
Ooh, can I maybe? If
Oh,
that's it? 'Cause
yes.
I'm actually...
Good. Yes, definitely.
Does it look like you guys, either of you, are giving this a big think?
Yeah, probably. I'm like,
Okay.
I'll be like looking through my items and like seeing what matches and
Okay. I'm gonna unfortunately have one of these. I'm gonna pull out of my bag a little like flask in the shape of a brain.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give it
That's
to
ominous.
the
That's very ominous. Okay.
not that. Oh, forgive me,
Kayla.
Cass, your
Yes.
character's
Yes.
name.
Kayla.
Kayla. I'm gonna give him. This might help. This is some
Oh.
brain fuel. I'm
Oh.
gonna pop the lid.
brain.
Is this
and
ethical?
this is. I yeah. Who's
Okay.
gonna say no?
Okay.
I say
I
yes.
was gonna say.
Okay.
And this is a cognitive mutagen.
Okay.
Oh.
And the benefits you have from this for 1 minute are. So if you guys want doing a lot, not the loophole, pardon me. Cognitive mutagen. So your mind becomes clear and cognition flows freely, but physical matters seem ephemeral. You gain an item bonus to Arcana, Crafting, Lore, Occultism, and Society checks, and all checks to Recall Knowledge. Your critical failures on Recall Knowledge checks become normal failures instead. The drawback is you take a -2 penalty to weapon and unarmed attack rolls, athletics, and acrobatics. You carry 2 less bulk than normal before being encumbered, and the maximum bulk you can carry is reduced by 4, but it's only for a minute. This is not
Okay.
permanent or for 24 hours. It's just for.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. So
So the bonus is +1 to your recall knowledge.
And is this like
checks
something
for a
I
minute.
smell? Something I take? What is the vibe?
Oh, you gotta drink it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you say this is ethical,
All the way to the bottom. hmm
I mean, Kayla is the person who was actively eating a centipede.
Yeah.
So
True.
I
That's
don't
true.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
How-
actually-
Yeah.
It should go down as a snack.
okay. I don't know what the vibe is. If it's, I think the vibe is, if it's very like hefty and very like it feels like a protein shake, that's great. If it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a lime juice, I hate it.
It's waterlogged like mashed potatoes. That's,
Perfect.
yeah.
Delicious. The tastiest shit.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It's a 16
I
for me
start
right
drinking it. It's like,
This is the
Yes.
prototype. It's a little rough, but we will refine it.
oh, fuck, that's
Yeah.
good. That
Um,
feels,
yeah.
woo, that feels like a whole meal. Oh, fuck, oh. Okay. Okay, well, that's a lot of,
It hits.
oh, I feel atrophy. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, I drop off a couple of things because I am like I'm at 4 bulk, 4 light, so that's like so basically I have to drop off all of the 4 light stuff. No, actually I can just barely carry everything. I can just barely. It's like oh okay, that's fine because I have 9
Subject
bulk.
strains heavily. Could it be as a result of flavor?
And
No,
what's
must
the
be
bonus?
mixture.
How much is the bonus? Because
Oh, +1.
+1.
Big ol' 1.
Okay, great.
For all this
Fantastic.
math, you get a +1. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, that's a 24.
24.
Can I-
Wow. Okay.
Can
Yeah.
I
Did
do a
that +1
Sargia lore
push me
check?
up to a critical success?
Sariel. I'm gonna say it wouldn't be relevant here.
Okay.
I'd say it is about the pirate. And Torn, how much did you roll?
16.
16. Okay. So okay, Torn. For you, a name comes to mind. The red armor. Even you do see the packet, what he has inside, and it triggers. Oh, you've heard about these. In passing, they were a group called the Red Mantis. And Kayla, you elaborate on this, and you learned about these. The Red Mantis was quite a dominant pirating faction that roamed these seas, and yes, the person in front of you is clearly one of said faction. It is the identifying mantis shell, which is their characteristic armor. You know that they were quite strong at their peak. Now they most of them have fallen, mainly either due to rival pirates, but there's also the actions by the dragon within Sariel. They have some force in clearing the seas, so that has led to most of their downfalls. There are probably still a few members. However, this person probably either got washed ashore over here and supposedly perished. This kit, you know that they are all given kits that would help in survival, etc. I suppose this could be one of them. And in fact, apart from what I've said, there's also a torch, one that's like a flare, so to say.
Oh, okay.
It's more for cauterizing, you would know.
Okay.
And there's a clockwork device that you assume either creates noise or something like that, and the dice set.
Neat.
So this was a survival kit.
It seemed to be yes.
Lolo good said, did him.
Yeah.
Does it feel like the way he died? Like I don't. It looks like he died
Ooh.
a long while ago.
Yes. Analyzing his body, you do not notice a puncture wound in his abdomen.
Okay, very similar to what
there-
I felt when I got shot at. Kind of vibe. Would that be in close to it, or more like something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It is similar. It is similar to that vibe.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
this corpse like torn in half, or did I misunderstood it?
no, it's just it
No,
has a
no, he's not.
puncture. It's just like a
Exactly.
like a
Exactly in his
Ah,
abdomen. He has
Yeah.
like a
So this
puncture.
the same
puncturing.
cultist killed him basically.
Yeah.
You
Can-
can
can-
make that
yeah.
association. Yeah.
We can compare him with the bites Pinta has on him.
It seems like I think he got by the bullet shot, but I don't know.
It's difficult to say because it's a body. It is mostly decayed, rotten. Um.
But not skeleton. Yet.
It's difficult. Sorry,
But not
Okay.
skeleton yet.
not skeleton yet. No.
Okay, that means
I
it's-
suppose you would see his rotting flesh doesn't leave much to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah, yeah.
So
but
you cannot.
but there's still
use
flesh.
it
It's
there.
more the call.
Yes,
Like the,
yes,
the
yes.
point
There's
that
still some
It's not
flesh.
too long at all.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Well,
I go to the other chest if no
Okay.
one else is going.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure,
I'm
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
right next to you, but I'm like, I'm gonna have to wait a second. My jaw hurts. Because my unarmed attack is my bite attack. So,
Ah,
so I was like,
Yes, yes. Okay, okay.
Subject experiences lockjaw as a
Ah.
result of prototype.
He's analyzing good. So yeah,
Okay.
you open the other treasure. The other treasure. Yes, yes, yes. It's actually logged.
do we
Okay.
should we
I
even
checked for
open
traps.
it? Should we even open it?
Okay.
I ask
Well,
you as I see you
yes.
struggle with it. I'm like, it's Jackin's chest.
Yeah.
He might
I
know
mean,
where
Oh,
the
we
key
know
is.
it's Jack's chest.
He might know where the key is.
Fair.
We could just
Is
If
it
we
heavy?
go-
Fair enough.
if you
Fair enough,
give
fair
me a moment, I think I'll be back and about, and I should be able to
Fair
carry it.
Should we move away
I
from
mean, I can
the-
carry it. I'm
See?
quite strong.
Okay. If you,
Should we shift everything away from the sea?
we already have. I
Okay.
definitely pulled the body away from the sea, and
We'll probably
Yeah,
be at
but
the
I would
mouth
say-
of
like
the
we're
cave.
probably here.
Yeah,
I think,
but
is the vibe.
I would say just move here.
Yeah, we'll move down.
Yeah.
Sure,
Easier,
sure.
easier.
Are we gonna take the? I would like to take the body of the cultist. I think.
Yes.
It'd be
Maybe
interesting to have.
maybe let's. Can I find something to
Take his
like
head, maybe?
cover the?
You can use some cloth.
Yeah,
some
cover
cloth.
the
Even if
third
you want
eye.
the oil-soaked rag, if you want.
No, I think he might want to use it for like for
Fair
future
enough.
future
Fair enough.
things.
Fair enough.
Are you gonna
Um,
carry him?
Yeah,
I
can
mean,
carry
an
him.
oil soaked rag is fine if you want. It's going to be a little smelly, but you know.
No, it's where you can use that. Let's find something damp and
Okay.
useless at this point.
Yeah. I'd say easily. Even the clothes of the other sailor.
Yeah.
Does the cultist
Ghostbuster.
fit into the chest? The survival chest?
No,
No,
it's
it's quite a small chest.
It's like a small one,
It's
yeah.
like exactly.
It's like a little lockbox. Is the vibe I got.
Exactly. Yes. It's
Yeah.
quite small inside as well.
No, I'll carry the body on my back. It's fine. I'll strap him around.
I got the chest.
I'm not keen to touch the most dead bodies, but I think they all, well, not all, but except for the cultist, they deserve a proper.
Yes, the
burial.
others, yes, for sure. Well,
The Ghostbuster for sure.
Well,
The
hold
Ghostbuster
on.
for sure.
The Ghostbuster for sure. Yeah, this guy.
Well, the Ghostbuster, we need to take him back to the village, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's from
we
here.
shouldn't bury-
Jackin said he's a traveler, but yeah, like we
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, but
They
maybe-
can do something about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. This guy was probably a bit of a bad guy.
Yeah, this is a pirate.
Well, hold on.
I mean,
Wait, is the
not
armor-
all, no. Not all pirates are like bad, but this guy was part of the Red Mantis, which are really like one of those guys.
Is so DM,
I
is
don't
the armor heavy? Like what armor is it wearing?
It is.
Oh, I could
His
scrap that for
mantis shell.
parts.
Let me tell you what it is.
I mean, I can try to wear it.
It is light.
Oh, fuck that then.
Oh, then it's not even metal. Okay.
Thorn is uninterested.
What kind of
I
light
mean, we
armor?
can take it to sell it, I guess.
It's quite good armor. I suppose even with your knowledge from background knowledge and
okay.
whatnot, it does have an AC bonus +2. It's
Oh.
Dex cap +3. You need strength 12. But it is a mantis shell. It's an
Oh, it's a
actual
specific
item.
thing. It's a
It's a
mantis.
specific
Oh,
item.
that's pretty
yes.
good. That's actually pretty good.
I might. I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna ask the Kayla
Yeah.
and Tor. Are these guys are they kill on sight?
Yeah, kind
We
of.
don't
Used
see
to be
many
no
of
They
one
them
used to be.
nowadays,
Now,
but-
no, nowadays.
I think they might be a little bit scared to just go out and about so brazenly, but if they were strong enough, yes.
I mean, if you want the armor, we can always just like
Yeah, we can.
change the color.
No, I
I was
think we
gonna-
need to retrofit it a bit for Pinto, but I can mess around
Really?
with that.
That would that would
I can get that sorted.
I'm
for
sure we
you.
can figure something out.
that'd be great.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a strength 12 Pinto?
I do.
Okay. Then,
Yeah.
Okay. Then okay. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Strong
Good.
goblin.
Wrong goblin.
What
Mm.
you'd know actually as well,
Let's
the
go.
red mantis were predominantly tieflings actually.
Oh,
So I don't know if-
interesting.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
People being double confused. Great.
interesting. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so what's
Oh.
the plan? Do we move back out?
Interesting.
I guess we get the chest up, eh?
Yes.
Dad
Yeah.
always said other.
Move the chest and the Ghostbuster.
Okay.
And we're
I
taking
don't
the
have
cultists,
strength
yeah?
to help. Yeah, I think I would start dragging the
I-
body with the sheet.
I shake off. I
Yes.
sweat out the dana, ruffle my fur a bit. It's like okay, okay. I can feel. Wait.
He's coming back.
Okay. And I lift up the corpse, and I'm ready to
So
go.
we're getting the
Corpse.
fanatic corpse,
Yes.
right? And what do we do with the
So who's
Ghostbuster
carrying what?
corpse?
So
I think at most let's do this. Let's carry the cultist and the
Let's do
ghostbuster.
it.
Um,
And
let's carry them to the top of the ground.
Yeah,
to the
fair,
ground
fair.
floor. And then
yes, okay.
at most like we can carry. I don't know if we should present the chest to Jackin per se, or
Let's see if Jackin is still
I mean,
there.
That's true.
according to him, he can now come down because there's no
I think he
bad
can-
feeling.
yeah, I don't know.
And he
I
appears
was-
in front of you.
Oh,
Oh, no.
holy shit!
Ah,
As I was saying,
oh my!
Jackin!
I managed to.
Don't do that!
Oh
No!
I
Like,
fully
like,
scream.
No!
Like from the ceiling, like
Yeah, he
facing
emerged
through.
like whoa,
Shit.
and he fell like.
There is
Oh
already.
my.
yeah, that's
I think-
Ghost 101. You don't
I,
do that.
I feel like there's already like shield up. There's a glyph in my hand, and it's like
I already had
Bomb
I already
ready.
had a divine lance at the ready just to chuck it.
don't
No.
sneak up on us like that, Jackin. Oh, oh, okay.
I wasn't sure. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. So you
Okay.
succeeded. You're all here.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's very
that,
good.
That is the thing. That is the creature. Points at the corpse. Points at the corpse.
Do you know what that is, Jackin?
Oh, nasty. That's not even human.
Well, it used to be.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Used to be.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
not being human?
Sorry?
What's wrong with not being human?
Nothing. Oh, the connection is poor.
It's
We're
not
losing
even.
him to the spirit world.
It's definitely going to heck.
He's going through a
Oid.
tunnel.
It's not humanoid. You didn't hear the last part of my
I
sentence.
meant.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank goodness.
Yeah. Oh,
Remember, I changed my ways 2 hours ago.
Oh, it seems that you found. Oh, you found the chest and the other
Yes.
guy. Oh,
Yes, and apparently, I believe. Could this have been? No, you said smugglers. These aren't smugglers. Weird.
no, not the same. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I remembered. I have a key. It's upstairs.
we were going to
though.
come and ask you for it, in
Convenient.
fact.
Yes, I forgot to mention that.
Okay, that's
Um,
good. That's good. So, Jackin, are you free? Do you feel
Live. Well, that's the wrong thing. Sorry. I meant.
I,
Aw.
I feel. I feel relieved. I still feel something binding me here.
perhaps if
And
we
he
give your
looks-
gold
Chest,
to the
possibly.
I
to the
believe
village,
that perhaps that would
then we
help.
shall
I still I'm not sure.
we shall move there and make sure that that is sorted.
Greatly appreciate
Perhaps
it.
would you appreciate if we light the lighthouse for you before we leave, so that you may see
Oh,
the lighthouse once more?
that would be a nice sending off
Good.
vision. Yes.
Then, if everyone is okay, I will help you guys carry the bodies up to the ground floor, and then I'll head up on my own up to the top.
I suggest
Um,
putting his
But
remains in the
I
fire
think we
as
should
well.
all be up
would
there
you
with
would
you.
you like would you prefer your remains to be cremated within the lighthouse's beacon?
You know what? Yes. And if
Yeah.
it's not a bother, I'd like all of you to be there. You've all.
Then I shall set up, and you
help.
guys can join me as soon as you've all settled
Yeah.
the things. Okay,
Perfect.
we shall do that.
Yes. You
I'll
all
gather
make
some
your way
extra wood.
upstairs.
I know it's a bit rotted, but I'll
Yes.
try my best to like.
But
make
you also use the barrel if you'd like.
Yeah, that's
barrel
true,
of oil
that's
that you've
true.
you already
I toss in
put
the
it up there.
barrel completely
Yeah.
done. Just
Yes. Good.
okay.
Completely?
No, I'll empty out like
Yes, you're empty.
Right.
And
I'll light a
Yes.
torch,
you light the torch.
and I shall light
You-
the fire.
Even though it's rotten wood, the oil aids as an accelerant, and as the pyre starts lighting up, the lighthouse given new life, so to say. You see, the lighthouse keeper gazes upon it with content and relief as he looks at you with this gratitude. Oh, thank you. You see a small tear form, even though he is a ghost. And you see, I shall await. I shall await you, and I suppose this is goodbye then. I can't express my gratitude. You've released me
You-
from this prison.
And you have done well, I think, to help us clear this great. This threat seems to have been something far greater and more dangerous, and perhaps might be the beginning to something that we can fight against. So thank you, Jacket.
Oh,
Think
I
you've
mean,
done a
Thank you,
great
Jacken. Rest well.
at least in the end of my, I guess in my unlife, my undeath, I served something purposeful, greater good.
And treat yourself well. You were the lighthouse keeper. That is important.
Perhaps I lost light of that.
Well, there is room to find it again, wherever you may go.
If we're all surrounding the light mouse, like the
Light-
fire or
light
whatever.
keeper. Uh-huh,
No, we're all
the fire.
surrounding it. I like nudge Kayla.
Yeah.
This seems like a good time to have to pop open a bottle of wine,
Oh
don't
yes,
you think?
yes,
Ooh,
that's true.
fantastic.
Jackin,
It is-
would you mind?
As you're, oh yes.
I
Um,
will.
And he does manifest a little enough to pour. So
Oh.
you took my you managed to
We
bring
thought-
my wine up here.
We thought it
Oh.
would be a nice additional celebration for the village to share in your wine. Once we
What
get
a
back.
send off.
Perfect.
Ah.
I
And
take out a cup like
Let's pour 6 cups.
yeah, we find
oh,
and I'll pour him one, yeah, and we just
and yep, very nice. You spend the night. You gaze up ahead. There's the warm pyre that is emanating this warmth. Above you, there's this endless sky, this black sky dotted with this with stars, as if a canvas painted with a canvas with.
Oh.
maybe we can camp here for the night.
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah,
we can
we just
take a long
sleep.
rest here.
Take the
We
longest
can,
here
yes.
and return to the village in the morning.
Very
Get to
nice.
spend like if Jackin wishes to share some stories around the fire.
Exactly.
We can
He
tell his
would.
stories. the parts he wishes to share to anyone who
Yeah.
wishes to listen. And yeah.
I suppose he would share. He would elaborate on the journal. How the pirate raids and everything. There was a big famine that fell upon this area. It wasn't as visited. It was abandoned by the
Yeah.
merchants because it was no longer in use. And desperate times called for desperate measures, and he helped some smugglers. Then it became he got in too deep, but at one point he couldn't live with himself. That they were going to commit murder with his help,
Yeah.
and that is where he decided to. And that's what he would share.
Yeah, and I will just share the sentiment of you did what you could. I understand
He would
desperate
appreciate
times do call for desperate measures at times, but yeah, and
Very nice.
we will long
And
rest.
you spend the night. Yeah, you
Yes.
long rest, so you do get level 2. You also heal up Constitution plus times your level,
Very nice.
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Is anyone still not at full health?
I mean, no, I'm
We're
fine.
resting.
I'm
I
fine.
know.
No, but we
We're
heal
taking
a
a long
specific
rest.
amount. No?
Yeah, it's your
A
constitution.
long rest is not full health.
Constitution times level.
Okay.
But I only had 3 health missing, I think. No, I healed
Now
that.
with
No, I healed that from the.
Oh,
from
you
the-
healed that definitely. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. No, I'm
Yeah, that's
fine.
true.
I'm perfectly fine. Unscathed.
Very nice. Pinto, how are you looking?
Oh, grand. We're great.
You know what I will do actually? I don't know how this works. How does quick repair work?
During the night of the celebrations, I may have snuck off to just pluck one of those big teeth from the cultist. We're gonna.
If you want, the cultist is next to you, so you can easily pluck it from.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is
I-
the
Anybody
HP
need
of
his eyes for
Constitution
anything?
score or multiplier?
Score.
On times.
Score times level. No, not score. Modifier times
Modifier.
Modifier, sorry.
Modifier times
Yeah.
level.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Branson.
Go on.
Oh, I was just gonna ask the part during the celebrations if anybody needs this guy's eye.
Well, we should not touch the eye, I think.
No, don't touch the eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't touch the eye.
To be
We hit
honest, I
it.
was
Yeah,
going
we-
to remove the.
That's not a recommendation. That's a hard no.
No,
don't
that's a
touch
no.
the eye.
Don't
For
touch the
science.
eye. That's a very like don't touch the eye.
I'm just gonna come up and with like really big eyes and remove my goggles. Be like, what about a tooth?
Tooth's fine. Tooth's
That's fine.
perfectly fine.
That's
You can
fine.
go nuts.
That's
with
You
it.
know
fine.
the teeth, the jaws where the poison was injected.
The teeth
so
are.
yeah.
You you can go nuts on the teeth.
Oh yes.
Just no eye.
Just no eye.
A
I'm gonna say
hard
that-
no on the eye.
Hard no on the eye. No unwrapping the eye. No pulling the eye out. No poking the eye. No looking at the eye. No letting the eye look at you.
Okay.
Thank
and
you, Ben.
I will. All right.
Thank you.
I'll put the rag over the eye, just so it can't look at anybody, and I will,
Yeah.
while staring at the eye that I can't make eye contact with because there's a rag over the eye. I will just pull it a tooth.
Beautiful. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll a nature check. Yes.
Oh, shit.
DM, there's a repair thing. What is your ruling? Because apparently the GM says that they see. What is your ruling for me to repair my steel shield for 3 hit points of damage?
I'm gonna say it's a DC 12.
Okay, thank you. Now, if I can.
Do you need
just-
a hand?
If you don't mind, I appreciate some help.
Because it's plus 2.
I wouldn't mind. Just. So how is it for the?
It's a craft skill check, so you just roll a craft check, and if you
Exactly,
hit
and
the
your
DC,
bonus.
you're gonna give me a plus to the.
Okay, so I have a 17.
Okay, nice.
Very nice. So you give him a +1. Yes. You
Oh, and I
him
got
a +1.
I got a 19 on the die, so that is actually I might crit.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, because it's a 12 and I add a lot to my craft.
nice.
Yeah, plus 7. Yeah, that's a 27. Yeah,
Very
I
nice. Very
did
nice.
succeed. That's how much did it say I healed it?
You restored an HP to the item,
Nice.
plus an additional
Nice.
10 HP per proficiency rank.
You have in crafting a total of 20.
So you
oh
give-
yeah, so
you
it would
give
be
it
20 healing.
20.
I would fully just like bring this back up to full health if it was damaged. It was like fully broken. Neat. And it only takes me a minute because I have quick repair. Because I've been trained by my
nice.
dad to be a sailor.
Very nice.
I Ooh, I never saw this. Wow.
Yeah, I take out a little kit. I lay down the shield. I grab some bits and parts of metal, and then I just okay. That showed me exactly how to do this. Wham! Just one
Percussive. Beautiful.
I rolled a
I
1
guess.
on the nature check.
How much?
1.
Nice.
2 minus
One
1.
again.
Eh,
You critical
Alright.
fail.
eh.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna go right in my body and just scare myself.
oh, you cannot. That's true.
Ah.
That's true. You cannot get scared. I mean, it's irrelevant if you
Okay.
get scared from this. So yeah, you do brush against it. You feel the injected poison, but nothing happens. You do
You'll never
break
be anything
off.
when you grow up. Just whispers in the back of my head. Yeah.
But yeah, you do essentially chip one of the teeth as you're trying to pry it open with one of the blades. Yeah, I'm gonna say you can do one more attempt because there are a lot of teeth. If you
Yeah.
if you mess this up, you will
Question.
dip-
Isn't
you will
alchemy like
discharge the poison.
isn't
Uh-huh.
alchemy like
This-
an intelligence-based thing? And or is nature a wisdom-based thing?
This isn't for
This
regions.
is a wisdom-based.
This is for. I've just we got something cooking.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, do you need
Yeah.
help over there?
You
What could
buddy.
it be?
Yeah, as I pull it out, and then the first one chips and then goes into my stomach. I'm like, huh? Okay, we put that one back. Yeah, maybe I'll grab your help on the second one.
I start
All
pulling
right.
out bandages and like wrapping.
Oh,
And
Oh,
there you
I
go.
can also
Oh.
heal now. I learned how. Well,
Hmm.
nature check.
If you're offering some heals, I will not be.
Oh,
No,
you're
we're
still
taking
you're
one
still
of the
damaged. Yeah, I'll come over.
I'm 10
Ah.
HP down.
Oh, shit.
So,
How much do you get,
wow.
Branson?
Actually,
so
you know what we'll
for
do?
nature,
Is to-
I got
finish that
a
Five.
15. Oh,
18?
I was helping 15 with
15,
nature.
15. Okay, so you do get +1, which is a 6 at least.
uh,
I'm gonna say you lose most of the poison that was in there. You hit one of his glands and it just discharges everything all over. It
that's
Um,
fine.
So
But I
it
got
was
the tooth. Do I have like the physical tooth?
yeah. You can easily grab a like yeah.
Okay,
Um,
perfect.
I-
That's
You do
fine.
get them.
On my end,
Can
what
work
I'll
with
say
that.
for you, Adam, before you fully long rest,
Yep.
like since we're chilling and we take some time and we do the story, at some point I'll pull out the tools again. I'll be like, let me try and help you out with them, and I'll try to treat wounds, but I'll take a whole hour to do it. So that means that
Yeah.
I actually get to double the amount of hit points that I would heal.
Okay.
Because that's how it
Oh.
works. Yeah, if you succeed your check, you can continue treating the target to grant additional healing. If you treat them for a total of 1 hour, double the hit points in again. So yeah,
Okay.
let's try and see if this works. Okay. Okay. That is way beyond the zone. That is a. Do you want to help me out, Doc?
Sure.
So that I get a bonus.
Ooh, I mean,
And,
I've used my roll. I got a 24.
Fucking hell.
I mean, I'll
At 24, what's the DC? Do I?
technically, I know you can adjust it. 15 is the assumed, but you can adjust it to be
Yes.
like, if it's easier, you can lower it. If it feels like it's harder, you can increase it. It's kind of your vibe.
Let's go with a critical success. That's a critical success.
Nice. So we spend the
So you
whole
get plus
hour, and we'll do. You roll 2d8, Andre, and I'll roll 2d8.
Okay.
And we'll add that healing together. Okay, nice. Okay,
Okay.
13 from me.
Oh,
That's already enough.
16 from me.
Nice.
Jesus
Nice. We
Christ.
both get together.
That was 2d8, no?
4d8.
Yeah.
No, 4d8.
Yeah, but from
yes,
Andrea.
yes.
Yes.
You rolled max.
Hell.
That's true.
6, 7, 8, 8. That was
Jesus.
the total healing on this
Not
side.
over. I appreciate it, but not over. Thanks.
And technically,
We
because
took really
and
good
technically,
care. I gave you a massage as well.
we spent the
so-
whole hour. We spent the whole hour. So that was not
Oh,
only
God. Oh,
16
yeah.
plus 13,
Elbow grease.
29, 50, 8 healing.
I've never felt more alive. I can tell you that.
You've never. It's been a while since you felt anything.
You're like
this
this.
like
This hits.
If you had depression, we cured it.
yeah. Any underlying
Oh my
diseases have now
God.
been cut in
Oh
half.
my
Like
God.
We did the mind palace thing where as we were healing,
my
there was a astral version of ourselves in your mind healing your childhood wounds.
yep.
Yes, you have some childhood
All
trauma
my
that you've
traumas
overcome.
Mama,
beautiful.
Dada.
Oh wow.
And you all lie there. You spend the night in the night.
And-
It's quite pleasant. It's
and
quite a nice
because-
evening.
And because you're actually full health, Adam, you lose your wounded.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
nice.
So there
Nice.
you
Okay,
go.
good, perfect. So you also recover that fatal wound. It was more of a psychic wound. But now you've overcome it.
I feel like I got healed so much I should delete a paragraph of my backstory. That's on trauma.
You just strike it out, and it's like, I was healed really good.
Yeah. That'll really hit the spot.
And yes,
Lovely.
and as night goes, dawn rises. You hear the sea hitting the cliffs down below, and yep, it's a brand new day.
Lovely.
Beautiful sun up ahead. What would you like to do?
I think, does Jackin, now that it's daytime, does he not manifest? Yeah, is that the thing?
He's
We allow
yeah,
Jackin?
he's no longer here. It's
Okay.
the fire has faded. But yeah, he somewhere during the night he just disappeared. He faded away while
Oh.
as you were all resting, and
Yeah.
he would have told you that he would stay guard.
Yeah.
Just in case, and I suppose as dawn comes, he fades away.
Yeah. Let us carry the things into the village.
Yep.
Tell them that we've succeeded.
We have a 3-hour walk carrying the shit, by the way.
Yeah. It would be
And
a bit.
Can we move this because the chest
How
is
big? How big is the chest? You tell me.
So
What is
so
its
the
span?
chest ideally it would be between
is it
two
a crate?
persons, two people.
I mean,
It's
me
like
and
a
Caleb
The
crate.
thing is,
We-
I
we
don't
can
have
get a
carrying
ship.
capacity.
That's fair. That's fair.
We
Huh?
can
I
get a
do.
ship, no? Like get the ship to pick it up.
No, I don't think we can.
I don't.
It's
think,
fine.
because this
What?
also-
Hold on. What is the vibe? When I looked up chest here on PF2E, it says 2 bulk.
Then
But that's
yeah,
not a
that
full
would be the vibe.
chest.
Two bulk.
I
I
was
Is
in
it
Carry
just
chest.
the
it myself.
chest or
Yeah.
This is
And then
just
how
as
much
full of
coin?
gold, no?
How much coin is it?
Okay, you do open it. You did find that
You don't
key
have
on
to.
his
Okay,
yeah,
person.
you don't have to tell. Fair. I guess fair. We can
Yes.
know how much the coin is. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Uh,
to check
it-
it to see if it's still good, I guess.
Yeah.
There
Is
is
it real?
There is approximately 1,000 silver
1 bulk.
pieces and
Oh,
3,000 copper pieces.
So 3,000 copper pieces. Okay.
Yes.
So
The
that's
sculpture.
four bulk plus 2 bulk
Okay,
for the chest. That's 6 bulk. I'll be like,
6 bulk.
here guys, can you carry some stuff for me? And I'll hand out
I
basically
can't.
2 bulk can across the entire group.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
for sure.
If we split the
I
chest,
can also
we carry
help you. You know, we
ourselves
could like
together.
carry the chest
Yeah,
together.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
is easy.
Perfect.
This is
Okay,
easy
good,
enough.
nice.
I technically have 4 bulk and 6 light carrying capacity left on my
Oh
person.
wow, okay. Very nice. Okay.
So
I have
uh,
5 bug as well.
yeah, because basically it's
carrying.
5 plus our strength mod. So you have 7, I think, or 8. How
No.
much is it?
It's 10 plus your strength mod.
No, I don't think so.
Bulk?
Carrying
Bulk.
capacity, carrying
Isn't it?
and using.
5 plus strength.
5 plus strength mod. Yeah.
Just...
Could that be
I
pushing?
looked it up and it just
Oh,
says
that is when you're carrying, not our like. That is like when
Not
you you can't hold or
Pushing.
carry more
Push.
bulk than 10 plus your strength mod, but that is
Uh-huh.
Okay.
you're going into your encumbered.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're encumbered in that case.
Like
Okay, so what is this number then? You're
so it's
saying?
5 plus strength
5?
mod. Yeah.
5 plus 9.
That means you're just there if you have 5 left, right? I think.
Yeah. It's like
I'm confused. I don't know what this means.
what's your strength mod?
3.
So you have 8.
So you
You
have
can
8.
carry 8 bulk without issue. If you go beyond that, you would have a -10 speed penalty and you would be clumsy. But
Okay,
you
okay.
can carry technically up to 13 bulk while
Yeah,
being
okay.
clumsy. So it's like if
I
anything tries to
thought
hit you with a dex save, you're
the,
gonna be kind of fucked.
the app does it for me. I thought the current bulk was my size. That's why I saw 6.
No. That is how
confused
much
me.
you weigh for someone to
Yeah, yeah.
carry
size.
you.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Thanks.
Yeah. So yeah, we carry the
Perfect.
chest
So,
easy enough. We carry
Yep,
the
yep.
corpse.
Yep.
Yeah.
You exactly. You also carry the corpse. Both corpses.
Yes, that was the plan. No.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Easily you head towards the village.
Why
It's
are we
faster
taking? Why are
now.
we taking the fish person corpse?
I feel like we should maybe
Very-
talk to the local authorities and be like,
Or to
hey,
our
or
authority.
the authorities.
to the blue coats.
Yep.
Exactly.
I'm not touching this. I'm not touching the
No, I'm not
body.
touching
Can we find some
No.
rags in the lighthouse and wrap it up as like a full,
Yes.
kind of body bag?
Yeah, like the dead. Exactly the
Exactly.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrap it up in a rug.
I mean, I would spend
Easily
some
enough.
time like writing down notes about it though.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
filling up
Take
my
as
book.
many notes as you like. We have time.
So yeah, it's a shorter track during the day. It's much easier.
I think the way we do it for the corpse, the weird fish corpse, we put it in the rags and then we tie a rope around it and we drag it behind us.
That's what I was imagining. Yeah, you'd be dragging
Yeah.
behind you. So yeah, it's easy enough. During the day, it's an hour track,
Okay.
so it's much shorter.
Yeah, there we go.
And yeah, you make your way along the cliffs, and before you do see the small village of Cravely. You see there are people even next to you in the number house. They are even as you're walking there, you start seeing people chopping down trees. Um, Further in by the well, there are people filling their buckets with water, and yes, as you in front of the townhouse, in fact, there's a small table that has been set up, and there's the mayor and the sergeant talking, and you see the sergeant is sort of like so very relatively cold. The mayor seems to be worried, and then she spots you. She there they are. And you as you walk over, ah. The mayor does leave her seat, and she goes, I was really worried. The people
We
said
sorted
that
it.
you what?
We sorted it. Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
Oh, and you see there's a behind her. There's the Sergeant Heron, and she looks. You see a small, even though she has an expressionless face, there's a sense of pride. Like
We lit the lighthouse and
impressed.
everything.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it? What was there?
Well,
Goblins.
perhaps
Ghost?
perhaps we can talk in private, not
Oh,
out
yes.
in the
Yeah.
open.
Oh yes.
Um,
Please, come inside. Come inside.
Yeah.
Before that, we also have a gift for the.
We have a gift for the people
Village.
of the village.
Gift.
Yes.
By
Yeah.
The keeper of the lighthouse wished to bestow a boon on the village in his passing. His
A charitable
second
donation
passing.
in their name.
Come inside. Come inside. Let me make you perhaps
Confusion
some
is so
tea.
yeah.
Sure, I'll take a tea.
Yes.
There's more.
We've
Okay,
been
okay,
hiking for 6
Sergeant?
hours now.
Please. You all go inside. It's quite a nice place, and even especially during
Two
the
body
day.
bags.
Yeah, you get in the body bags, and she
So
has
I'll-
been eyeing them.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I'll be like, I'll drag this one. I don't know what your funeral rites are, but there was a innocent individual who seemed to have passed in the area. If perhaps you have a
Ooh.
what is it called?
Mortuary.
A mortuary, or like I don't know if there's a more basic term for it.
Cemetery maybe.
Like someone who deals with the dead. Perhaps you could take this body. This one you would like. I would think you would like to see.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And
Yes.
that'll be
Yes,
like-
of course. Open them up. Yes.
Yeah. And,
And there's Sergeant Heron.
If
you want
someone
as well.
else would perhaps take the body of the Ghostbuster, like from the village, and like help to set that up, that will go somewhere
Prepare the
else
funeral rites.
and prepare the funeral rites there.
So we do have a cleric that comes every so often to perform funeral rites, in accordance to Mixos. But
Then
yes.
wherever
We'll,
you see fit to keep the body so that it is
we
safe.
will.
Then I will
Yes.
drag the other one. We bring up the chest, and
You see gasps
I will-
as both start. Okay, yeah, you
Yeah.
open
Yeah.
the bag, and both Sergeant Heron, who's usually composed, she's in awe, is a little taken aback, and the mayor is full blown. What is this? What? This was in the lighthouse?
It was under the lighthouse.
Oh, what is that?
It seems like it was there perhaps no more than a year or two that it settled in. Though we're unsure what it is.
Was it dead?
No, we fought
No.
this creature. It
Yes.
was very dangerous. And keep this, and I point at the eye wrapping, keep this here and covered. There is an eye under there, and it was still alive after the creature had perished.
A third eye.
Oh,
A third eye, as it were.
would burning it perhaps?
Probably once enough study has been happened.
I consider
and,
we take it back to Sariel to have a look.
Yes. I mean, we don't.
Well, maybe not that far. But perhaps
Well,
if we can
leave it.
dissect
with
it
Sergeant.
here, learn as much as we can, and then burn it. I think taking it to Sariel might put Sariel in danger.
And the sergeant interjects.
Fair enough.
Interjects. I suppose if you're saying it's still writhing, quite a conundrum. Yes, if it's okay with you, Mayor, we will store it here for a while whilst we send over one of our investigators to make sure that it doesn't reveal something to our enemy. Who knows what lies behind this creature? So yes, that should work. Good work, team.
A name
Just
that was
We
given.
do have an
One-
implication of what lies
one-
behind the creature, maybe.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
also
sorry.
true, but first things first, this creature used to be human or humanoid before. It is not naturally like this.
Something turned
can
it
That's
this
at
way.
least what I could discern from its brain.
It
Oh.
referred to a name Varkuth, and it said Varkuth remembers. It seemed to be desiring more worshippers when it saw us. It said new worshippers. So I would say to keep the village well armed, to potentially distrust any strangers that come out of the water in unnatural circumstance.
It's fair.
And to
put up
distrust
guards
any
because-
worship and new religions that
Worship
might
groups,
pop up
yeah.
around your area.
It was a very fanatical
is-
creature. It's
Oh.
Yes.
Yep, this is good. I will leave some posted here, I suppose, and once we're back in Suriel, I will send over investigate in due time.
Yes. I'll basically like
Sorry,
give a
Jin,
further
did you say something?
Mm.
Jin, did you say something? I missed.
What I said is like there's an indication that there's like what maybe Varkuth is an assumption we could make. We did find markings in the cave
Yes.
wall below the
I will
lighthouse.
show a bit of like my drawings and what I copied.
I can show them from my notes as well.
Yeah.
And it does seem to have the same three-eyed structure. And since we know like this is a transformation, there's something hinky going on here.
Yeah. Be wary.
It's not unprecedented.
Be concerned. But yeah,
Yep.
but it seems the lighthouse is now cleared. The lighthouse keeper's spirit lingered there, and it aided us in our freeing of this and our destruction of this creature. And he wished to part with the wealth he had acquired throughout his lifetime to the village, so that maybe his spirit can pass on.
Oh, sweet.
We would like to, if you would allow it, we would like to perhaps go around the village and give a portion, depending on like the amount of populace here, and perhaps divvy it out accordingly ourselves.
Yes, 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 yes. By all means. Oh, that's such a nice gesture. Yes, feel free. Most people would be gathering around in a few hours. Be gathering for lunch times. So they most of our village will be in this area. So that would be a perfect.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah.
In the meantime, to her desk, she takes out a small pouch. I believe this is yours. You've earned it and it.
Mhm.
I regret not being able to tip you a little more
It's
for your
perfectly
haste.
fine.
And the staff sergeant will interject. Worried it will all be duly noted. And she has a case.
Nothing.
Very well. You've outdone yourselves. The sergeant
Yes.
says. I suppose we could wait. We do have to wait a few hours here. So if you manage to kill some time doing so, because we weren't expecting such haste, so we haven't loaded all our merchandise.
That's
So
fine.
enjoy your stay. She does approach you and she hands you about in this case about 12 gold pieces, and she says a little spending money whilst you wait.
Nice. So we've
for-
gotten 100 as a group, which we can split
Mm-hmm.
20 each, right?
Yeah.
And then we've been given 12 to mess around with. Right
It would
now.
be 10. Sorry, she counted wrong.
Oh,
It
oh.
would be, she would be 10.
Okay, okay, alright, alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait, there's only 10 here. Oh,
Sure,
oh never mind.
So we get
I'll
2 extra each.
I'll be like, hey Thorn,
Yeah.
can we split that 25 gold as well? Split it 5
Yes,
ways?
yes.
Thank you.
So
So you have 5.
So we've
extra
technically
5
gained
each.
37 gold in this moment. So that's pretty fucking good, guys. That's
Wait,
amazing.
but the 10 gold each, or
You have 5.
No,
We have 10 gold each.
Ah, 10
oh,
gold.
total.
no,
10
10
gold.
Two gold each.
extra.
2 gold
Two
Two gold
each.
each are
Okay.
spending money.
So
It's
Oh,
more
okay,
it's more for your dinner, for your lunch,
Okay.
for lunch, for your
So,
drink.
so
yeah,
this
for
is
You
whatever.
now
seven
also have
total.
5 that I give you.
27.
Ah,
So
What
we've
you
got
found?
27.
So we got to 27. Okay, that's still pretty good,
Ooh.
guys.
Big money, big money.
Then basically, if you want to like speed this one through,
Yes.
I would be very methodolocal and count the populace, and basically
Okay, yeah.
like literally divvy out to the coin, to the copper, like a respective
Beautiful.
amount.
Or
to
we
each
can do it.
person.
We can do it per household.
No. Even
No.
it
Per,
will go
per
into the
every
fund,
living being.
every living being. That is savings for whatever child gets that amount of gold, and it will be theirs
Fair
and
enough.
Every
theirs their own.
humanoid.
And
Fair
and with every knock, you are received and with glee, and everyone quite
Yeah.
it's very appreciative of everything. And as you even mentioned, the lighthouse keeper, everyone, really?
This is Jackin.
Um,
Yeah,
and-
if Jackin is his name, and I will be very generous. I will not speak of the smuggling part. And he was like,
Oh, yeah,
he worked it out as he helped
Yeah.
us to cleanse this evil spirit within the lighthouse. It was thanks to him that we could succeed. And I'll just like, talk up his name so that he can be a legend to these people.
Very nice, very nice.
And I will also
Um,
give a wine bottle to the tavern. I'll just give them
Yep,
a wine bottle.
exactly.
This is
Yep,
Jackin.
they-
This is Jackin's wine. Be sure to treat it with reverence and with respect. And I hand
They
it
do
back.
see the date, like
Yeah.
1273, which is
Yeah.
100 years ago. How? Oh,
Be
wow,
sure to
okay.
only serve this for special occasions and for special guests.
We'll definitely keep this. Yep. And they store it in the appropriate
Nice.
manner with respect.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a
They
general
call it the
air
Jack and
of-
contribution.
yeah, the Jack and contribution. There's the general air of glee around the village right now. People are always willing to talk with you as they see you outside. Yep, you've made yourselves known through to the populace of the village.
We have beaten
Okay.
racism.
We've beaten racism. These wild creatures. Give us gold. Give us gold.
Yep.
They didn't steal
As-
it.
They didn't
Jeez.
You would have overheard this in the beginning, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Lovely.
with that, you have concluded your quest. You Do you have anything else that you'd like to do for the evening? You have some hours to kill. If there is anything in
mm,
particular, feel free to.
I would try to find a quiet place. Like, are we along the coast?
You are
Yeah,
indeed, yes.
yeah. I would try to find a quiet place along the coast. I would
Uh-huh.
set up a small blanket and like do some meditation. And I
Okay.
use my green lore feature for the day
Uh-huh.
and try to understand more the information that we were seeing of the glyphs and of Varkut
Okay.
to the green lore feat.
Yeah.
So here you
Remind me
tap
the
into the
name, the
collector
green lore?
Glean lore.
Glean, sorry. Ah, okay, Glean.
So and it uses a religion recall knowledge check.
Go for it.
Please good roll, kind of. 17.
17, coming right up. Glean lore here. Okay, so this is a religion check. Very good. Okay. 17, good.
17.
Yes, let me check one thing about the creature. Um, what is here we are. Okay. Oh yes, yes, 17 just makes it.
Ooh.
Okay. So as you meditate, the sea rushing, you are taken beyond the knowledge that you have learned. You pierce behind the veil of something hidden from you generally, but you, with your natural divine affinity that you felt since when you were young, you go beyond what you studied, and peeking behind the veil, you glimpse these vast oceans around. You keep on meditating and persevering in meditation as you start seeing these creatures, and you get the feeling that these creatures were some of the first creatures around on this planet, as you see them roaming, and you see the planet, which is mostly submerged, mostly water, as these creatures roam the vast oceans, as slowly the oceans start to dry up, and giving you a sense that these are ancient creatures. You zoom back in as if you're plunging the depths of the ocean, and as you see this creature, you come face to face with it. Specifically, there are these three eyelids, these three eyes on top of each other, open, staring at you, into you. These red pupils. They kind of dilate amidst this black, the exactly, yeah, black iris. I'm not sure which is which, but the pupil, whichever.
It's
Don't have to worry.
otherworldly. It can be both at the same time.
Yeah.
We just
Sorry.
can't comprehend it.
Yes. Exactly. And you feel as though you've come in contact with something very ancient, very old, and very alien as well. Um, uh, as this creature looks at you, and it seems to recognize you. So it recognizes you're a person. Um, and I
I
suppose
don't
that
know.
is where your meditation shunts out,
Okay.
and you're left there
So
on
I
the beach.
assume this is I got two pieces of information on this topic, right?
Yes,
I
so they
I
are
don't
very
know.
old.
Okay.
They're ancient, but they're also alien.
Hmm.
That's what you get.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Yep, that's it.
Just FYI, that's enough for where
Yeah.
because when it's a success, I learn two pieces of information. Usually one true and one erroneous.
One true and one erroneous. I apologize.
So
But this
just
was
for
also
you,
even as you were meditating, it was going beyond what this one. It was
okay,
also tapping into your divine power. That's why you had this whole
okay, okay,
experience. I suppose. Um, uh,
Just
Apart from this, what I'm gonna say, you'd know that these are probably exclusively maritime creatures. And also, let's see, you'd know that they come from a different plane. That would be the check.
something smells fishy in this.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. It has to be.
Yep.
It has to be.
Communicating with the outer dad god.
I think. Mm, yeah, no, mm.
Yeah. Cool. Existential crisis.
If I'm
not
allowed,
obvious.
I
Yes,
know
yes.
technically crafting requires 4 days.
Uh-huh.
But if you'd allow me, and if perhaps I don't know how much this town is like equipped to like buy supplies and artisan tools.
Not as much, but what are you looking for?
Basically, I just picked up the tattoo
Okay.
making skill feat. I'd like to
Uh-huh.
just do something very mundane with it. And I'd just like to spend some time working. Well, okay, I'll do this then. I'll work on the design for a little like lighthouse tattoo
Okay.
design.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Okay.
uh,
Yes. You
and
can start sketching it first on paper.
yeah.
Do you have to do kit or not yet?
No, I don't have the toolkit yet.
Perfect.
If it's not
So
something I can buy here, I'll just like dabble
mhm.
with this concept of like
Yeah,
a tattoo
yes.
image.
Yes. I like that. So you're building this concept. No, unfortunately, this village is very
Yeah,
much bare
that's
minimum.
fair.
It's just a couple of lumber people, a few farms. There is an apothecary. But apart from that, not much, and the tavern. But yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The
While
others.
you're sketching it, if you want, I can give you some ideas
Yeah,
for
go
what to
nuts.
look for in a for when you do go and pick up a toolkit. Perhaps what brands
Oh
to
yeah.
avoid
Please,
or to look
please,
for.
please join
Additionally, in
them.
terms of if you want
Please.
like a really nice rich yellow, which ingredients
If
are toxic long term,
yeah,
and which ones are not.
I would appreciate any and all input, Pinto. I would love that.
I would recommend not applying pure cadmium
Hmm.
yellow straight to your skin or fur.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. I think I would have
Mm-hmm.
ended up doing that. Thank you for pointing that
Mm-hmm.
out. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I think I'll chill. If there's a lot of time, I'll look around and see if there a basic repair place, and I'll be like, hey, do you need some help? And like, I'll stop it and be like, if you need any a
You
hand
would
for
s-
a couple of
you
hours,
would
I'll be
see.
around.
Yeah, they do appreciate. And you do notice. In this village, people have to do things their own way, themselves. So
Yeah.
you do see a person, for example, fixing some tools for his farms or tools for
Yeah.
his lumber camp, and so you would
Yeah.
lend a hand here and there.
I
They
have
appreciate greatly.
yeah. I step around,
Uh-huh.
help where I can. That's my thing.
Very
That's all
nice.
I do.
Very nice. The rest,
Well,
is there anything in
Just
particular that you'd like to do?
one little thing. He
Yes.
would go around looking for like miscellaneous or unique ingredients just to add to his collection for
Anything in specific?
not specific, just whatever he finds. Just if it seems
Okay.
like it makes sense, he'll do it. I don't. There's no need to like role play it. It's just something that
No,
he
no.
would
If
he would
if
go
you, if
around
you
to.
want, there is. They would tell you there is this type of wood that grows here, which is quite rare,
Stuff
and
like
it
that.
has
Yeah.
this sap that creates these globules, which is quite nice. These orange globules, which I forgot the name specifically of them, but let's
Resin.
call them orange sap. I will I
Yeah.
will
No, no worries.
research it.
Embers.
Yeah. I'll take a
Embers, right?
couple.
I think it's I think
Resin. If it's from trees,
oh
usually
Resin,
resin.
resin.
resin, resin.
Okay. I thought you were referring to a specific one. Sorry.
The resin, yes.
Yeah,
The
I'll take
tree
a
from resin.
couple, a vial or two.
Oh yeah. They would share it with you freely. It's this particular one is from this area and it has a deep red under, which
Any
is nice.
properties like
It's just
you just
rare.
use it?
It's just a rare occurrence. It's a specific tree that grows only in this region.
But
It's a
there's
nice
not like a
collectible.
specific thing that it's used for example.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess sometimes they do use them as in some areas if it's not solidified yet as glue or adhesive. But
Okay. Yeah, and then after that, we'll just spend the time at the tavern eating and drinking.
very nice, very nice. Yes, yes. You all spend some time eating, and if you don't about 2 silver pieces for a drink and a lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
We
Um,
have
enough.
to spare.
I'm gonna remove like 4 because it'd probably be heavy on the whiskey.
Okay. Sure.
Is there
Sure, yes.
I think perhaps while we're having lunch, I'd like to play the barkeep and see if he has a spare cauldron and a spot on the fire. I'd be able to borrow
would.
for a couple hours.
Oh, he would. He would. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
That he can provide, and he's very willing to do so. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Come here. And he showed you to the side. There's a small kitchenette. And he allows you. Yes, you can use whatever you'd like.
Okay.
Are you trying to
I'm
manufacture
gonna bring the bar. No, no,
Ah, no.
no. Who do you think I am? I'm gonna bring the barkeep in really close. Be like, really, really important.
Yes.
No matter what you hear, no matter
Yes.
what sound comes out of this pot, do not remove the lid. The lid has to stay on. Doesn't matter what it promises you.
Oh.
Doesn't matter
What?
what it says it will do to you.
Wait,
Whether it's in a language you can understand or you need to keep the lid on the pot.
he's trying to understand if you're fooling, if you're messing around with
No,
it.
no, I'm going to grab his face. What do you not do to the lid?
I won't remove it, even
right.
if it talks.
Yes. Good. And then I'm just gonna I'm gonna turn like the grip into like like when your Mediterranean uncle like slaps your face. Be like, yeah.
And you
I'm gonna
see
go
he's
over to the
utterly confused.
don't touch the lid. And I'm gonna go over to the pot, get the water boiling, and I'll reach into my back pocket. I'm gonna pull out a packet that reads instant find familiar. And I'm going to pull out I've been waiting on this for a long time. I'm gonna pull out the that tooth that we got from the mystery man. And we're gonna pour this this flowery type instant find familiar into this pot.
He's
and we're
giving
gonna
you
put
a
the tooth
side
in
eye.
like side eye's fine. Look, don't touch the lid. And we'll put the tooth in, and we're gonna put the lid on top of it. And I'm gonna use a little bit from like the Tanglefoot bag to like try and like seal the edges of the pot.
Yes.
And we're gonna then we're gonna watch the. We don't have clocks.
Watch the sun go down or up.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the window and just like I look directly into the sun. And then I'll make a little note, and then we'll go and continue to have lunch as I continue there at the pot.
If you want, I can
What
cast a spell that has a duration, and we can use that as a time. And it's like that. That's like a 6-second marker every time until it
Oh,
passes.
that'd be perfect. Great.
Shield.
It's a rather
3,
imprecise,
4,
precise science. So that's
6.
greatly.
Shield. 1, 2, 3.
Do you not have a
Shield.
spell that
1, 2, 3,
doesn't
4,
the
6.
spell of light that source casts last for an hour?
Oh yeah, that's also true.
Yes.
I don't know how long you need the time to pass. But this way you can count it.
Yeah, you can count it
More
out.
fun to count it.
1, 2.
What are you summoning?
Oh, this is alchemical familiar.
Anything in specific?
Oh no, it's a familiar.
Okay, okay.
Just-
Any shape in particular that you want it to be?
So after this gestation, well, first you need to know, is he going to touch the lid?
Definitely not.
No. He I think you've scared him thoroughly. Yep. He
If he's
will-
nearby or like checking food near, he would have probably heard just like screams of like chickens being strangled, and on one moment, and then like the next, it would have sounded like on two armadas fighting at sea. Which then fades into just like almost siren like singing emanate. It's this wonderfully horrific, aberrant, beautiful, just cacophony of like sounds and things coming out of this pot. And he doesn't touch the lid, so this is good. So after about, I'd say probably about 3 hours. Yeah.
I'm just screaming.
I think the packet, the time was a little smudged. It's not super loud. It's just if you're like a couple feet away, like sometimes you'll hear it.
You see people running away from the tavern by about the 1 hour mark. And as you enter in, he's like, "Oh,
I at some point, like, I've come after like repairing a couple of other tools, and I walk in. Whoo! That was oh. I walk up casually to the counter. I slide 1 gold piece, and it's like, just let him keep working. Just
what is it?
For your
What
troubles.
is
No, don't question it.
He told me not to open the lid.
Exactly, and don't open the lid. If you question it, you'll think about opening the lid, and that'll be bad for all of us. Just for your troubles, keep it, save it, invest it.
Thank you.
Yeah. There you go.
And 3 hours pass, and you as you enter, you find him on the bar, just ears closed, as he peers up. Oh, thank God! It's done everything.
Oh, good. Did you touch the lid?
No, I swear I haven't.
Good. Don't thank God, thank me, Pinto, and then I will go and I will remove the lid. Like really slowly.
He's at the side. He's using a one of those the wooden plates that they serve people with, and he's holding it to his chest.
That's perfect. Thank you. And I'll grab the plate from him. And I'm like, do you have a spoon? A ladle?
Yeah. And he points.
Great. I'll go over. I'll gingerly remove the lid, and then I will put the ladle in, and I will spoon out a very tiny familiar. It's like this really like sludgy gray like mass that has like the out of its back it has like the tooth, but yes, like a slightly more like curved tooth, and then just like this little face that's kind of like a miniature like low res like eye that creature had. It's like a very tiny version of that. And I scoop it onto the plate, give it a little bit of like a shake, and I'll put my ear to it to see if it's like if it's breathing. Yeah, that's what it does. And then once it's all looks like it's all ready to go, I'll just take it and then I'll just hook it onto like a little I'll put like a keychain on my belt. I'll just attach it right to my belt. Yeah, putting the tooth through the loop. And I'll put the plate and the ladle in the cauldron. I'll take it off the farm. Like you might want to here, and then I'll reach into my back pocket and I'll pull out some like glowing salt. I'll be like, here, you might want to give it like a really good clean. You can remove, and you can keep the lid off now. Don't put it back on.
Considering that I interacted with this halfway through, I think I would have placed myself in such a way that I was out of the tavern, and the second I saw Pinto walk in, I would have followed over. I've gotten a bunch of grub at this point that I've been like I find random like little things and stuff, and I've made a little bowl that I've been keeping for this moment. And as all of that happens, Kayla is just right inside at the door.
At least let me forage you some mushrooms.
Little tiny insect crawling legs.
And I'll go back up to the barkeep and I'll grab his cheeks again. I'll be like, behold the miracle of life. And then I will kiss him on the forehead and then I will leave the bar.
As you do grab him, there's a wet patch around his groin area, and she's just completely and utterly horrified right now. He stayed there paralyzed for a while.
Oh, good. Oh, it'll be good. They can learn something from this. These types of miracles and divine acts of of man-made divinity and life making, so to speak, should leave an individual in awe. And Jin, no, the pot is fine. I would never take advantage of strangers in that way.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That's my
So
turn.
the 3 hours do pass by quite quickly. You
Amazing.
all do your own thing.
Amazing.
I don't know if anyone wants to do anything else. All good?
I'm so
Perfect.
happy.
You've helped your fair share. You've scarred your fair share of people. And you all make your way down to the clipper. That is beached on the sand. There are, you do notice there's a number of guards that are going to remain here.
Yeah.
They're going to remain with the city,
That's smart.
with the village. Sorry.
That's smart.
And yes, you all clamber on the clipper. You do notice that most that they have loaded it with a lot of lumber, some spices, teas and whatnots,
Neat.
and yeah, they have loaded the clipper, and with the aid of some mechanisms, the clipper is pushed off the shore as the sails unfurl. The wind fills the sails, and you are away as you start sailing towards a pre-calculated route which leads to Sariel. You do notice that the lighthouse, there's a fire going on, that and you swear you can see someone waving,
That
and
way.
as he fades away.
Oh,
And as he fades away, the flame also dies out. Even though it's midday, it's difficult to see, but you
Yeah.
managed because
Yes.
you.
We know it's there.
Yes.
We know.
Yes,
it's
you
there.
know it. You continue ahead. It's a small journey. Sorry, baked beans. So that's a small journey.
What?
No, they just the notification came off. So from Adam. So you sail into the
Okay.
distance, going towards Sariel. At this point, it is midday. The sun is bearing down upon you. You have some time on on the clipper. I don't know if there's anything that you want to do. Anything else you'd like to do?
I think I'll. Sorry, no finish.
Yeah. No.
I would
Please, please, tell me.
talk to the sergeant. So, did we do well?
He did most impressive. I mean, it was quite impressive. Very good way to start, I suppose, your career as explorers, as striders, we like to call them. So yeah, you did well for yourselves. I
Thank
wasn't
you.
expecting you to go at night. Typically, things are better during the day. But hey, what do I know?
Our my good friend here thought it was a wise decision, and indeed it was.
Well, I'm glad. Yeah, that's very good. Yes.
I did not
Um.
divine any problems, and
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
fortune was with that.
The path seemed clear and right.
Well, quite an interesting mash of talents, I suppose. That's always a good backbone. That's a good backbone for any party. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And hopefully we don't find any, we don't encounter any other bees, but I'm sure we'll be able to outrun them in Clipper. And once we're there, we can even set you up. You can even set up we typically require a name, just something to for our books, for our records. So if you'd like to continue pursuing this as a team, since you've shown that you work quite well together, we'd be more than happy to input you as a team. But I'm sure there will be many more adventures ahead in store for you. So yeah, keep it up. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. All right, guys, we need to think of a name.
I hope so.
Yes.
And yes.
Don't.
What's happening?
Shh, nothing.
I shouldn't look at the chat. I
You
shouldn't
shouldn't
look at the
look at
chat.
the
Don't look at the chat.
Russell, don't open the lid. That's all you need to do. Just never open the lid.
you you keep on heading forward. It's the sea. So that you do have the small chest is still with you, right?
Yeah, yeah, I would
Just to
have kept
clarify.
it.
Yeah.
I would
Good.
have wanted to do.
Yeah. Small
Up
empty
ahead,
chest. Uh-huh.
there's a call from up above, from the crow's nest. And one of the crewmates he yells out, a boat ahead! It's one of ours! A patrol boat! You see Sergeant Herring gets on deck. She looks through. She tells one, give me a spyglass," and she focuses on. Oh yes, it would seem. A little off course, I suppose. And she stows it away. She says, "Keep going forward. I think we should intercept it." And indeed within the half hour, you approach this boat. It becomes closer, and you see Sergeant Herron on deck with the spyglass, and she mutters something. Oh, it seems to be there's no movement, no sign of crew members, no guards, and you see
Get ready to
she's
rumble.
becoming suspicious. Sorry.
Get ready to rumble.
Oh.
Pull
She
my
says,
shield out.
"No sign of life." She closes the spyglass. Okay, fine. I suppose we are boarding this patrol boat. And you do notice the flag of the blue coats, the characteristic flag of the blue coats on this particular patrol boat. And one of the crewmates says, "Oh, but we have left most of our guards on the island, and this could be a trap." Um, not to worry. She looks towards you. Are you up for some coin? 10 gold pieces for coming with me, and 10 gold pieces for any creature we may encounter.
Okay.
Sounds like a deal.
I sure hope there's a lot of creatures.
Good?
Let's go.
Good. Okay,
Let's
fine.
do this.
Do be prepared. Let's and you see that you approach the boat. They do chuck some lassos and which fall on some banisters of the patrol boat, as some people also set down some deep anchors to stop everything, as the hull, they meet each other. The ship and the boat meet each other at one point, and you see Sergeant Herron. She jumps from one ship to the boat. Would you follow?
Yeah, I'll jump.
I follow.
Right now, constantly, I'm casting shield.
Okay, that's good to know. And Kayla, you are also
Yeah,
raised
I
shield,
am
right?
raised shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have shield up. I'm ready to go.
Perfect. So you do, as you look upon this boat closer. Go ahead and roll a perception check
Okay.
for whoever wants.
Oh shit! I got 24. No, 23.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
16.
16. Okay, good to know.
Ooh, I got an 8.
Wow.
With I suppose with the 24 especially, you immediately pick up there's no sign of life, there's no movement, nothing whatsoever. But Kayla, you do spot something interesting. There's a thin sheet virtually everywhere on the ship. It's sort of, as you approach it, even, and you know this glistening web, a thin glistening web, surrounding, almost like silk, a silk net surrounding most of the surfaces. Actually, it glimmers as it catches some of the sun's
I
rays.
immediately tell everyone, stop moving. That's my first reaction. Stop moving.
Okay. Everyone stop. What happened?
There's webbing.
Webbing.
Webbing. All across the ship. Look at it. See,
It must be.
I don't see nothing.
It is.
There. I point out one of the strands. Jin, I move your head. There.
Oh, I had to look at the ship.
And indeed, yeah, there is webbing all over almost. What would you like to do? It is
Of-
midday. What you see, the boat consists.
And use fire.
I mean, the base boat. There seems to be an opening, a small room that leads to the under part. It's a very
Should,
small boat.
should I clear the webbing?
Mm,
And how far away is the ship from us?
What?
I mean, you're on the boat
Water.
right now.
Oh, we're on the
we,
boat.
we
Okay.
just
Yes,
like
yes.
yeah.
At least Sergeant Harren would have
Okay.
jumped, and in fact,
Yeah.
when you're here, is that that you notice that
Okay.
the
Yeah.
main cabin, that's the word, the cabin is covered
Well-
with these glistening webs.
Well, we could clear it, but probably we might alert whatever is here. But at least that means we won't get caught in its web. So maybe that's not the worst idea.
So I'll take like the front down a bit before we get onto the boat, before we touch the webbing, and
Okay.
I will pick up some water from the surrounding ocean and blast water in a 30-foot cone in
Okay.
front of me.
Perfect. So you gather these droplets of water as they all scatter around, and yep, they pulverize the webbing. They cut it in strategic areas, and I'm gonna say it's rendered. Its effects are rendered useless. Um, for the purposes of this. Yeah,
Neat.
very good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I will. Would you like me to take point?
I'll walk behind you,
All right.
as always.
I
I'll be
will
on the
begin
side.
moving to the room, into this room that leads down.
Behind you.
Good. Good. Okay. Okay. So Sergeant Heron takes the middle,
Yes.
and you start deep inside. You it gets slightly darker, but still it's midday, so the sun's rays do penetrate deep inside. As inside, it's a similar thing. It seems to be abandoned. Nothing has been. There's no signs of struggle, which is
Okay.
interesting.
Mm.
And as you go below deck, you find there's the place where they so before going down, there's the place where you can maneuver the boat. There's a small ledge. Deep underground, there's a sleeping quarter for two people, and there seems to be a small cabinet as well.
Do any of you here smell or see something?
No.
I will check definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Nothing before.
perception check.
Oh, oh,
I suppose I can keep the same
Okay.
perception as before.
thank you.
Yeah.
I rolled only one.
Because
Mine was
it's
shit.
still
So
it's still the
Such a
same
small area.
scenario. No, nothing is moving, at least for now. Nothing in here.
may I
No,
may
nothing
I
in here.
possibly do an esoteric lore check to figure out what kind of creature would have left this
Yes,
that's
yes,
in there?
definitely. Go for it. Yes, roll.
Could and could I use survival to do any tracking to see if there are any
Yes.
clues to
Are you
other
trying to find?
possible
Yes,
people?
An
There
18.
was something.
I can
18.
help with survival.
Okay,
If
yeah.
you want.
I can't help with survival.
Okay. I got a
Um.
22 for survival.
Nice.
Okay, good to know. Okay, so let's start with an 18. What could have done this? The first off on the list, spiders. You do know that there are two species of spiders that typically roam the waters. The raft spiders, which float on water, and the water spiders, which swim. But this doesn't seem to be their MO. It's you've heard about this, but this is typically on land. These are these thin, translucent, very difficult to see because you with your acute eyesight couldn't quite see them before Kayla pointed them out. But yes, this must be the famed hunting spider. You know, you've heard about these in the you during your time with the military, you had to go on some islands, and that is where you find these typically. Which is so it's weird that they are on a ship, on a boat.
I will say that
Um,
to the group.
Okay, good. With survival, impressively, there's no trace of anything. Almost too clean. Um,
Mm.
yep.
Um,
Is there any surface, like any room that we haven't checked yet, like as we've walked in down here in the lower deck?
No, it's
It's
quite
all-
singular. It's
it's-
exactly
okay.
you. There's the cabin where he maneuvers, the wheel. You just go down, and it's small. It's a small boat actually. Perhaps 5 foot by 10 feet, or a little larger, by 20 feet.
Okay.
But there's
I mean-
there's also some crates that are empty.
Okay, I'll check
Um,
crates. I'll check any containers that are around. I'll be very
Okay,
careful.
there's the
like-
cabinet if you
Yeah,
want.
sure. I'll
There's
be very
Yeah.
like. I'll listen. I'll wait. Like
Okay.
raise shield and then open.
Yep. Most of the things are empty, but the
Okay.
cabinet is
Cabinet is locked.
yes.
I pull out the crowbar.
Okay, good. Go ahead and roll the athletics.
Yeah.
Is it a levered or what is it? An unlevered crowbar?
It's an
What is it?
Regular
Ten
enough.
years?
So normal.
It's
Wow,
a,
I am
it's a straight
rolling.
crowbar.
I'm rolling
straight-
great. I rolled 2 19s. What did the crowbar do? Did it give me a
Advantage,
okay,
I believe.
No.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't remove.
It doesn't give you a
penalty.
penalty. Yeah. So that is a 27.
You pry it right
Fucking hell.
open, and inside is the first object that you've seen on this boat. A ledger. You,
I'll
take
take it.
Yep. And the Sergeant Tyron also appears there, but
Yeah.
below your armpit.
I'll lower.
Okay. You start seeing entries, and this
Can we
is
check the last entry?
yeah, okay, good. You flip to the last entry, which should make sense because this is a retelling of what they've done, and it reads there's the date Fort Kusha, Aniyan 478, which is the date and the day and the month. It is winter.
How long ago was that?
And so it's the day. The date seems to be referring to 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Okay.
2 days ago, and it reads approaching Halkan. I suppose source you could do a Sariel recall knowledge check, as it mentions approaching Halkan.
14.
14. Yeah, it's good enough. You do know that Halkan is one of the rural districts. It's a small village attached to a section, a suburban section of Sariel. So it says, approaching Halkan, all seems well. Spotted a ruffed spider in the distance. It couldn't keep up though. Full stop. Next bullet point: resupplied at Halkan to reporting the decay in one of the outer barges. May have to set it loose. Another bullet point: left Halkan. Everything was as expected. And final bullet point: spotted a wandering vessel. Full stop. And then an amendment. Never mind, it is one of our own. And that's the last entry.
Oh no.
Oh shit, this
Oh,
is
no.
spreading.
Oh no.
I
I immediately
use
go
my
back
Green
up.
Lord
I immediately go back up and I will run to our ship again.
Okay.
and while
And see if
Kyle is doing
anything
that,
has
I
happened
do
on our
Green
ship.
Lore on the
So what-
ledger or on the ship to try and divine an information.
Okay, good. Okay. What I'm gonna say, everything. So as you
Gordon is looking confused, like, what the fuck are they doing?
Keila, you emerge and with your high perception, you do spot something. Looking back at your ship, you see a spider, two spiders crawling along the side of your ship, looking for an entrance. And indeed, a few ways beyond them, there seems to be a window.
They're on our ship! I yell across.
And this, and that's where we're gonna stop for tonight.
My Green
Right?
Lord.
Yep.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Uh,
Did it.
I did say prepare to rumble.
Yep. Lovely.
Beautiful. Oh, that's good. That's good. We right today.
Hey,
I like
welcome
the
back.
longer session. And anyway, let's conclude this properly. Thank you all for joining us for Pathfinder. I hope you find it interesting as much as we do, and we'll meet you again. So we will have some time session, but we'll keep you posted as always.
Yeah. And then at some point, this might go live in about 2 weeks' time. I will be tossing the first episode before, and probably for those of you who might be tuning in at that point, Tales of the Rupture might be happening
Exactly.
soon after.
Yes,
On the 5th.
yes.
So yeah, stay tuned for
Yes.
that.
Perfect. Thank you very
Holy.
much. Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Night.
Thank you.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.